Uh, one more time. What you excited about, Adam McCullough?
Just excited about a positive mindset, not getting in my own way, really spending a lot of time in the morning working on myself before I even like open up my computer or check my email. Just a lot of self-development in the morning, because I know I can do this. I've done it before, so I know if I can get out my own way, I can make a lot of money,
Yeah,
basically.
I don't know if it was better the first time or the second time. That's fantastic. Yeah. That's yeah. That's what I said, Tori. I said, God dog, my wife watches these sometimes, Tyler. Damn. He's just over there. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is gonna be on YouTube and everything. Tyler John Brown, you know. Hey, join the Jackson Agency. We get after it. Literally. Many ways. We all got kids. Crazy. Wonder why. Tyler, let me stop. I already started the recording. Can't go back now, Travis Kolb. Can't. But that's good stuff there, Adam. That's good stuff. I still haven't checked my email, to be honest with you, and I probably won't until I'll probably check it right at 10. I already did something difficult. I went for a run, and not that running is difficult. I just hate it, But uh, after I've sweated, I got the endorphins going. I got some caffeine. Nothing wrong with checking the email because I'll put it to you this way. I got to get good and pissed off at least one time before I can check my email because my email has the potential to ruin my day. Like it has before. I mean, I used to wake up. Um, I did, James Butler. I want to be clear here, James, but this is important. And don't unmute because I'm on a roll here. But I went to that and I tried to spend about 65, $70. And it emailed me four times with coupon codes and it texted me four times with coupon codes, right? And I plugged all of them in and they all said not valid. And I said, well, to hell with this website. I'll just buy them from Circle K. So tell your boy, I also wrote a review. I will say that. The review, not great. Started with an F, ended with an uck. All right, I'm telling you, it irritated me for about 3 seconds. But when I was running this morning, um, I was listening to some Goggins. Okay, I appreciate the attempt. I was listening to some Goggins. Now, me in the morning, Goggins, it's a deadly recipe. Okay, it's a deadly recipe. And it wasn't anything that Goggins said, it was the way my phone was acting. I don't know if y'all have ever have like I've got YouTube Premium. I spend my money on luxury, clearly. But I have YouTube Premium and but I don't have Spotify Premium. I listen to ads on Spotify for whatever reason. But I was listening to Spotify, Tyler and Goggins is who's gonna carry the boats and the logs? That's you, buddy. Right? All of it. I was excited. I was fired up. I was like, yeah, come on, this 15-minute pace is really good here, talking myself into it. Um, and then I look at my phone because somebody called me, right? So I'm trying to decline it so I can go back to Goggins. I decline it, and then as I'm looking at it, my face hits my screen or something, and the volume just drops. I mean, it went from being really loud to like, who's gonna carry the boats and the lot? Like it was very quiet. And I tried for, about 30 steps to fix it. And I either, like at that moment, I could either throw my phone or go to YouTube. And then I went to YouTube and it still didn't work. And I said, F it. I'll just listen to myself talk, which is very, very dangerous at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay. I got to listen to somebody else in the morning. But all that to say is I feel better now, Adam McCullough. I feel better because I got over something that I usually get good and pissed off about 9:15. It was 9:15. My body was used to it. It got a quick little endorphin of being pissed off. And then I put my phone back in my pocket. And now when I check my email, I'm good. Yeah, I'm Gucci. I don't care. It could say negative $3,000 to America, which I've earned enough America for that to happen. Or it could say I'm getting paid $17,000 and it's not really going to affect me either way. You know, my emotions are pretty stable at this point. But Tyler, I wanted to ask you something this morning. It's been on my, just trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about this morning. I want to ask you, who is whose responsibility is your success?
Mine.
Damn, that's a concept. Whose whose responsibility is my success?
Yours.
Good answer there. Yeah. How about Devin Acola's? Whose responsibility would you say that is?
Probably his.
Probably his. Yeah. You can take the probably out, baby, because you can have some certainty around that. That's his role, it's my role, it's your role. This is a business where we work for ourselves, but not by ourselves. And I want to be just about as clear as I can be. Your upline has absolutely nothing to do with your success here. Okay. They may be your best friend. They may be the one that gets you just pissed off enough to act. Okay. They might be absente, which I think is really close to absent in Spanish. They might just be, hell, they might have hired you and left like my upline did. I don't know. Maybe like Jordan's did. Maybe like Jimmy Spildinner's did. Y'all know that, right? Like the guy that hired Jimmy ain't here, right? He didn't die. No, he left. Okay, he quit. Guy that hired Jordan, quit. Guy that hired me, quit. It's crazy. All right. Who is it that you're going to hire that when you quit, they're on my team? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Don't quit. Okay. Don't quit because I'm telling you, there's some studs. And also dig in depth. But Tyler, what's your mindset today? I mean, because you just get it. Like you just get after it. And I'm just curious what's the mind of a top producer in such an unstable the industry is bulletproof, but sometimes the how becomes kind of cloudy, you know? So what's your focus for today?
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things is knowing what we're a part of, what we're in. And like you said, we're in one of the wealthiest industries in the country. There's people that make stupid money. Like success is evident here. It's just a matter of if you're going to stick it out long enough to figure it out because it's Adam or one of the Hakola brothers. I remember last week it was like we were talking about quitting, and it was right on the other side of the quitting phase is when that glorious $10,000 whatever it was, right? And it's just, I feel like it's the same way. It's like we always when you get into that quitting phase, as long as you push through it, you come out on the other side a totally different individual, and it's usually a better individual, right?
Hmm.
You grow into a bigger person, you learn how to deal with bigger problems, um, and yeah. So I mean, it's just having a big vision. But my mindset today is, hey, it's Monday. I used to get freaking worked up if I didn't end Monday with 2 or 3 grand of APV. It's a long week. This business can change in one phone call, one client, it's my mindset today is just to go out there and see who I can help and surrender the outcome. And it is what it is. If they buy, they great. If they don't, got plenty of other families that are out there looking for my help. So
Still got to come to Chicago. That's what you sound like. You sound like Jordan right there. Said 2 games, man. Still got it. Detroit, still got to come to Chicago.
right.
Utah, they still got to come through Chicago. Again, if you don't know the reference, that's probably your problem, you know, right? Quote Stranger Things, but not MJ. It's crazy. It's crazy. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. Okay. If you want to build your business, if you want to be a leader here, I'm not gonna elect you. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. Not to select you. Shit, it's up to you, right? Roshana is Roshana's responsibility. Adam is Adam's. Levi is Levi, right? It's not the people on your team's job to boost you up, and it's not your job to pull them up. Okay, like there's a whole lot of that, and it's really fun when you do it that way. Me and Devin always been push pull, right? I pushed his ass to agency owner, and then he pulled my ass, so he was an agency director, and I was an agency owner, right? And then we stopped playing that game for a while like dumbasses. That's now we're playing it again, right? It's fun. It's business is not like rocket science. You guys understand that, right? Like there's people that go to neighborhoods and just start knocking. Like my sister's already knocking doors this morning in Fayetteville. We don't live near Fayetteville. It's a 2 hour drive. Staying in an Airbnb, bunch of strangers. That's the team that she's on. And once a month they just go out there and hammer doors. What's crazy, Devin Nicola, is she went to Georgia last month and didn't make a dime. Did not make a dime. She comes back home and she was even more excited. I said, damn, y'all got something going on over there. I thought about infiltrating it and stealing all of them. I thought about it, right? But clearly that would be more difficult because they've got a team unit. Okay. A team unit. They got a good team culture. But if it's meant to be, it's up to me. Who here would like to be an agency owner? Throw a five in the chat. Shit, I don't know. Throw one in there. Two, three. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. There ain't 76 of them, but hell, 11 of them are asleep. Okay. Who here would like to make it to, well, who here would like to become a 130? Throw a 10 in the chat if you'd like to be a 130. Like if you want to, not like if you'd like to. Like, oh, well, I mean, I would like, that diamond necklace for Christmas. Like, all right, somebody throw a 130 in there, not even a 10. That's good. Yeah, it's good. Throw a uh throw a 21.6 in the chat if you'd like to be an equity partner, because I think the average equity bonus right now is about 21.6 thousand a month. All right. Now, Tori, here's what you're gonna do. You get just like this. Okay. The fuck are we waiting on, people? All right. Seriously. What else do we need to know to do it? All right. Like, think about it. What else do we need to know? Do we know enough? Like, what does our product do? What problem do we solve? Okay. What problem do we solve? Somebody's gonna die, and their family is either going to be left with a blessing or a burden. They're either going to have time off work or they're not. They're either going to be able to financially thrive or they're going to be asking their buddies to help them survive. Should have rapped this morning. Damn. Like Eminem over here. It's really good. It's that simple. That's what we do. We solve one of the most solved problems in America. You know how many people buy life insurance every day? I don't know the number, but it's a lot. How many people buy it a year? Like, I don't know, hundreds of thousands, right? A shit ton, I would say, and more. And that's the thing. And it's growing. You know what I mean? Like more people buy it every single year than the year before. You guys follow me on that? It's not like next year we're only gonna sell like 7,000 policies because everybody this year got covered. Y'all know this ain't how it works, or that ain't how it works. Y'all know that. Y'all know better than that. Okay, do y'all know how many y'all know how many people there are out there? Like it's a lot. I don't know how many, but I live in a small town and I was at a parade the other day and there was 3,000 people there. And I was like, damn, like that's a lot of people. The town was of 10,000, like maybe. There might be 10,000 people that live in Fremont, North Carolina. Maybe. There was somewhere between two and five. I mean, there was 1,000 people in the parade. Kids running around. I was like, damn, Fremont, North Carolina. I've never posted a job here whatsoever. If you sneeze while you're driving, you'll miss the sign. Like, and there's that many people here. A lot. How many of them fill out leads? How many of them just bought a home? The people are out there. You guys follow me on that? It's our job to go find them. And in this business, we can go find them one of two ways. I prefer both because or is for the poor. We normally do both and here. Okay, is we can do one of two things. Okay, we can either go find them ourselves or we can go find somebody to go find them. Yes, it ain't rocket science. Like, what else do you need to know? Like, who here doesn't know the script? Well, let's not ask that. That's a bad question. Who here, like, we've got a script, like, throw a one in the chat if there's a script that we can follow. Just the chat's just about to blow up. Throw a two in the chat if the script works, if you say it enough and you know it enough and you are it enough. Okay. All right. So, okay. So the script works. Well, who do we talk to with the script? So throw a three in the chat if there's a lead system where you can literally buy people to talk to that have requested this stuff. Okay. Throw a four in the chat if those leads work. Maybe not for you, but in general, because the company's growing, the company works them. And hell, if you don't like the SFG ones, you can just call Jim Russman. If you don't like Jim Russman, you can figure that shit out by yourself because it ain't our responsibility to make you successful. You follow me on that? Like, Jesus Christ, how many excuses are we going to have? And I'm talking to myself, not talking to y'all. Okay. Well, what about people that want to work? Well, I just don't know who I want to hire. Like Tyler, there's just so many people. Like I don't know. I'm picky, man. These people, they don't do any work. They don't, I mean, there's how many people in the US? Somebody Google it and put it in the chat. How many people are in the US between the ages of 18 and 80? And I say 80 because Danny Young is damn near 80 and he makes, $3, $4 million a year in this business. Somebody throw it in the chat whenever you get it. Good answer, James. Good answer. That's why you're winning, buddy. Yeah, 263 million. All right, Devin Nicola. What percentage, somebody throw a percentage in the chat. How many of those do you think would like to make more money from home? What percentage? Okay, let's just go out on a limb and let's just say it's only 50%. Okay, because I'm here at 99, 110, 130. Somebody put equity partner percentage. I don't know if that's right. Right. All right, so let's just say there's 130 million people that would like to make more money from home. Y'all know that's what we do, right? Y'all understand that? Did y'all know that? Like Tyler, what's your best month here? Uncapped include. What's your best month?
Submit 35, issued 27, 28.
Okay. Tyler's best submit month. Do y'all realize that's $4,000 higher than mine? He did his in a 4 week turn and I did mine in a 5. You guys understand that? We can actually hire people that are better than us. Mind blowing. Okay. Like Tyler, if you didn't find SFG, what would you be doing right now?
Whoo, my heart just stopped beating for a second. Something that was a scary feeling there, bro.
In the hospital.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'd probably, I don't know. I'd probably be at the fish house. Still, we'd be talking Spanish and running around in circles like chicken with our heads cut off. That's probably it.
Do you think that Maddie girl would have come up to you on Thursday or Friday of last week? I forgot when we were on Zoom. I think it was Thursday. You think she would have walked in your office? Because I guess you can't do the fish house from home. But do you think she would have walked in your office and said, "Daddy, I want to go to ball game. Ball game, Daddy. Let's go see Panthers play." But Daddy, I don't know what she said, but I was like, "That's freaking adorable." What did she say? You remember?
Yeah, she was. I don't know. It was either Carolina. We got so many teams around here. It's hard to figure out which one we're cheering for the week. We got Carolina basketball, ECU football, and Panther football. But yeah, it was something about the Panther. I think you're right. I think it was the Panthers. Um, no, she would not have walked in here. I wouldn't have been here.
Would you have been in that house or the other house, you think? Well, hell, I
I
don't know if y'all would be in either one of them houses.
wouldn't be at either one of these. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Nah, buddy, it would be different.
You think
And
Megan would be happier or sadder this morning?
Megan wouldn't be happy with me. I can tell you that if I was at that fish house, we probably wouldn't be together anymore, right? Yeah, just in our reality, I was in a not the best place when I was working at the fish house. Me and my boss were super tight, and he was happy as hell where I was because I was working, fueling his dream, but I was not in a good position, and I was also not willing to make a change. But thank God, I got a text message with some videos that I watched. And those two videos, the first thing I said is, this is way too good to be true. So you want to know what we did? We signed up for an interview. It's crazy, right? Like, man, this is way too good to be true. But we signed up for an interview. Um, yeah, I remember being at the fish house, people calling me, you applied for a job. First off, I didn't apply for anything. My wife did. All right. And y'all got to quit calling me because I'm too daggone busy to be listening to all this jazz. Right. I'm good where I'm at. Y'all can keep calling. Send me a postcard. Right. Send me a quote. Right? Send me a quote.
Did you send me an email?
You can just send it to me by email. Yeah. Send it on. Send it to the email. Right. But I got, yeah, everyone that they could have imagined, they got it. Uh-huh. I remember they even tried to book the appointment, and I did that thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. 7 o'clock. Yeah, perfect. We'll be there. No, we weren't there. Um, yeah, life would be different. Um, I'm very grateful for this company for what it's not just done for me, but what it's done for my family, for the relationships that I've got to build with people here. I don't. There's not many industries or companies or whatever you want to call it that you can go to where people have the same beliefs, the same values. and they are just genuine human beings, like from the bottom to the top at this place here. I don't care if you're an equity partner, a 130, a 125, I don't care how much money you're making. Everybody here is genuine. They care about the people that's in front of them, and that's why I love it here. You can go places, money's everywhere. You can go anywhere, work anywhere industry you want, and you can make freaking money. I promise, if you're willing to work, right? There's money everywhere. But it's the not just the money that we get to make here, it's the type of lifestyle we get to build with the type of people that are surrounded with us. That's what makes it freaking special, to me. Um, you can have a conversation with people that make more money than I just had a thought of something hit me, Luke, of an individual that we met in Denver, and I don't know if you kind of remember that. Well, a lot of thoughts just ran through me, and it kind of it threw me for a loop. So I got
What guy are you talking about?
I got stuck. I got stuck is what happened. I got stuck.
What guy are you talking about?
But yeah, so um, if I can just encourage anybody, anything, it's just keep doing more of the same. Just put the work in, because what's on the other side of, I think Jordan said it best. He says everything that we want in life tends to lie on the other side of the pain that we've just been unwilling to go through. And what I've come to find out is that every time things get hard here, something good comes on the other side of that pain. I don't know why it always is that way. Daggone, when things get tough, it's always there's a reason why it's getting tough, and something freaking awesome always happens on the other side of it. As long as you don't quit and you continue to work on yourself.
It's one of my favorite things about this little weird lead situation that we're in right now, is what it feels like. I'm like, I was talking to Tristan over the week. I was like, the hell are you starting your people with? Like, what are you doing? Like, I need to know. He's like, don't ask me. You don't freaking know. Try to figure it out. Right. And I love this season because this is where people quit. And you know what that means, James Butler? It's more freaking pie for me, baby. It's because I know I ain't going nowhere. You can't shake me with a stick. If this is it, like if this is as hard as it gets, damn it, you got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. You mean I only double or triple my money every time I buy leads? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, guys. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? There's somebody out there that is on the verge of, like, this ain't funny, but it's funny now. Like, ha ha, like, but there's somebody out there that, like, their life is on the line, literally. They're on the verge of losing their wife and their child. That's how real this shit is. And we're too chicken shit to invest in recruiting. We're too chicken shit to send it a cold DM. That could say something as simple as, hey man, got a really good thing going over here. Let me know if you'd like to make more money from home. Doing what? Watch these videos, right? Let me know what you think. I'll get you on the phone with the guy that hired me. I don't know. I just started. I'm not even good at it yet. Still making money. Still happier than I ever been. People want to be happy, so why don't you talk about happiness? Okay? Because we can be happy and rich here. It's a hell of a concept. Okay? Wealthy, all of that. And the fun part is y'all see how Tyler's like excited. Tyler ain't even making money yet. Just wait until he's got a team like Devin does. Because it's coming. You know how I know it's coming? Because he's steadfast, all like long obedience, one direction. He's got a goal in mind, and that's the beautiful thing about the word grit is we've got a destination. How the hell we get there doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We might think this is the freaking way. Can we pivot? Are we more tied to the way or to the outcome that we need? Because I'm just tied to the outcome. I've tried 57 different ways. I've tried to make this shit easier. The hard way is the easy way. You got to call people and you got to recruit people because this shit's too hard to do by yourself. And it's way more fun together. My God, is it more fun together? That's what I got for you today. Have some fun and just try. Okay? Just try. And when you get kicked in the teeth, because it is coming, try again and again and again. And you might just be the type of person that 3 years from now, 18 months from now, right, Tyler, will look like an overnight success. And what they don't understand is that was a lot of long freaking nights. It was an every night success. It was an every morning success. It was an every Dow team success. It was a 6, 7 day a week success. Y'all just didn't see that because you just got here now. Somebody's going to get here then, and they're going to look at you like, "Damn, bro, you make this look easy." Oh, but if you only knew. And those battle scars, that becoming that person that you are now, nobody can take that from you because you earned it. They can't take it from you. So stop trying to make it easier and let's just get fucking better. Let's have a day.